Is it visible to everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. So evening, I think afternoon. I have shared the document. Did you open it?
Yes, ma'am.
Open it. So,
Yes, ma'am.
so how is the document? Is that easy to read and all?
Yes, ma'am. Better than that notepad text file.
Yeah, that's why it's we can read it easily compared to the text and all. I have pasted all the queries here, so you can see here all the basic syntaxes and all. So based on this, you can learn. I have uh, given the main syntax and also the example with it. So whenever you are creating database and the tables, insert, update queries, everything I have included it here. So you can see here and learn. And if you have any doubts, means you can ask me. Okay. And people shared me the assignment and all, and there are some corrections needed in it. They're having some mistakes. Okay. Okay, fine then. Today I'm going to explain about null. You people all know that what is null.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then somebody please tell me what is null.
Null represent empty cell.
Huh?
Null represent empty cell.
Null means there is no value, right?
No value.
It is
Yes.
empty. So how can you fetch that null values? If there is no data in that table, so how can you fetch that? Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
By select star from table command.
Okay. Okay
It
then.
will show the null value table.
So use employee. Use employee means what?
To
Use
use the
database.
database.
Yes, to activate the database. Okay. So fine, what are the tables are here? Okay, departments, employee, employees, chocolates. And to get the table,
Select star from table name.
so let's start from departments. And so let's start from employee. Yeah. So here you can see that there are some null values here in the commission PCT and the manager ID, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here it's showing null. That
Yes, ma'am.
means there are no values in it. In this column, there are no values. So I want to fetch that data who's having null values. That means there is no data. So how can I fetch that? By using null operator. Okay. So how to use it? We can fetch this data. That means which are empty data, null values which are having. We cannot directly fetch it by using relational operators or arithmetic operators because there is no value. If there is some value means we can fetch it by using greater than or less than, that type of operators. Okay. Select start from which table it is? Employees. that manager ID, because null values are there in manager ID and also commission PCT, but there are less null values compared to manager ID. So where manager ID is null. So what it will retrieve?
All the IDs which are null manager ID.
Yeah, it will retrieve the rows. That means it will fetch the data who are not having manager ID values. Okay. So here you can see that these are the people who are not having manager ID. So this data is null. We haven't inserted the data in this here, so it's just showing null values. So you people understand how to retrieve the data who are not having that column, that particular column.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you people know that a field with a null value is a field with no value, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if a field in a table is optional, it is possible to insert a new record or update a record without adding a value to this field. Then the field will be saved with a null value. That means what? So here manager ID is there and here null is there, because for some data, while we are inserting some data, it is not necessary to insert the data in that manager ID or any particular ID if you take. So if it is not necessary, then you will skip that column and you insert in that other columns, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am. Please repeat it.
Yeah, that means if it is not necessary to insert some value in that particular column, or if there is no data for it to insert it, so what we do, we will skip that column and we'll insert the data in other columns, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So except that column, we will insert into other columns. Like how you write that? You people know the insert query, right? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes,
How to
ma'am.
write the insert query?
Insert into table name values.
Yeah. You telling is somewhat correct. Insert into table name values and you have to give the values. That means we are
Yes, ma'am.
trying to insert into the all columns. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. If you have to exclude a column,
Yeah.
we'll
Insert into
write
employees.
the
Values. So you give here value like one something, like if it is string something you give, right? So you understood? So this means what? You are trying to giving, you
insert
are trying to inserting the data
all
for
the
all the
columns.
columns. Okay. So, but if you are trying to insert only for some columns, what you do? I want to
We have to
insert the
mention the
data
column
only for
names.
employee ID, first name and last name, and the remaining email, phone, hire date, job ID. I don't need all these columns. I just want to insert the data only in the first 3 columns. What should I do?
After employee in bracket,
after employee in bracket, we name manager ID, employee ID.
Okay. So I need to write like,
Employee column names.
I need to mention here column names.
Yes.
Employee ID,
First name. Last.
first name, last name.
Then values.
So values. I'll give something like, how many are there? 20. Okay. So 21 and the first name. Harshit and the next. So I'm going to insert like this because I have mentioned here 3 columns, only employee ID, first name, last name. So for these 3 columns, I'm giving the data and I'm inserting it. Unknown column, last name. Okay, here I have to give it underscore, I guess. Okay, so what it's telling here, can you see the
We
screen?
cannot.
So here the data is created with constraints. That means hide date doesn't have a default value because we have declared that column as not null. Okay, so we need to give some date. Hide date. 2022. 10/11. Will it execute? Job ID doesn't have a default value.
Job ID also declared as not null.
So that means job ID and hide date are declared as not null because
null.
it should contain some values. If we didn't insert any value means it will throw some error. Select star from employees, job ID. Okay. This is in string. Next. What else? Maybe there are some more constraints in it. Okay, it got executed. So I have inserted the data and the ID is 21 here, right? That means 21 is here, Harshit K, and the remaining is null. Why is null? Why it's showing null here?
because we did not insert any value.
We did not pass in data.
Just taking default value.
It's not taking default value here. It's we
We did
didn't
not insert
insert
any
any
data.
data there. So that's why it's showing null. Null means it is empty. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So we didn't insert data, so that's why it's showing null values. So if I want to fetch the data which is having null values, now you people tell me. Select, I want to fetch the data who doesn't have emails.
Let's start from employees.
Select star from employees.
Where
Email
email
is
not
null.
equal to is.
Yeah, you can directly write is null. Okay.
Okay.
So when we are inserting the data, we didn't give the email ID to that particular 21 ID. So it's just showing email is null. So it returned this because email is null here, right? So you people understood how to get the empty data?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now I want to get the data. So you done is null. So you people all understood, right? How to get the empty data?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now I want to know all the IDs, all the emails who are having data. That means I don't want to include these not null and all. So there is some query for it, like is null and is not null. Okay. So A null value is different from a zero value or a field that contains spaces. A field with a null value is one that has been left blank during record creation. So what it's telling here, a null value is different from a zero value or a field that contains spaces. That means if you have data in the email, if it's showing 0 instead of null, that means 0 is also a value. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me insert. Okay, I'll write update query. Update employees set email is equals to 0, where how to give it?
Where employee ID is 21.
Yes, you're right. Where employee ID is equals to 21. So here in the email, it's showing 21 ID as 0. So that means, is it null value?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, good. It's not a null value. 0 is also a value. Okay. And email is equals to 0, where employee ID is equals to 21. So if I give here instead of 0 some empty space, will it work? Okay, it got executed. Again, 0 is updated to empty space. There is no value here. So what it's showing here? In the email, it's showing empty. Even no values, integers and all. That means it is not null. Some value is there. Some space is there. That's it. Okay?
Ma'am, space is a string.
Space.
Ma'am, I think space is a string.
Yeah, in it
It
you
contains
have
value.
created in nothing you have. I mean, you have inserted nothing, but you just given the space, that's it. Varchar take everything like special characters, integers, alphabets, everything. So like that, you just inserted an empty space here. So it just inserted in it, but you haven't specified any string here, just an empty space. That's why here it's showing just empty space. That doesn't mean it is null. Okay, that doesn't mean it is empty. You understood?
Yeah, ma'am. Not empty, it is space.
Yes. So that's what it is telling here. A null value is different from a zero value or a field that contains spaces. Okay. A field with a null value is one that has been left blank during record creation. So how to test for null values? So we have done is null, right? So when we are giving a query with is null, what we get?
Whatever null value is there, so please.
Yeah. We get the data which are not having the data in it, which are having null, no data in it,
Null
right?
value.
Yes, that means there is no data. So is not null. Is not null means what?
Where we have data.
Value.
Value will be present in column.
So is not null means we get the data who are having data in it. That means there is no empty. So select star from, you people tell me.
Employees.
Employees
Employees where
have email is
Where
manager
email is
ID,
not null.
where manager ID. Why I took manager ID? Because just for the better understanding. Because here in the manager ID, you can see null values are there and also not null values also there. Okay. So where manager ID is
Not null.
Not null.
null. So you got the data who are having data, right? So you can see this here, the data which we got, there are no null values, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we got the people who are having data in it. So you people understood how to use not null and is not null.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I will tell you a real-time example. If you go to a bank, okay, so they will take your details like your education and your background and which bank accounts you have. Okay. So what they do, if they want to, like, what can you say? Okay, if they want to do a credit card business, okay. So what they do, first they will check who are having credit card. So if you people data are there in that database, they will show that in the credit card, this person having credit card and this person having credit card. So what they do, they will write a query that select start from accounts where credit card is null and not null. So if they're having not null means they will get
From
people who are having credit cards, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if is null means they will get the people who are having who doesn't have the credit card. So they will focus on those people. If they don't have credit card means they will try to contact them, right? That's how they do. That is all called business. So you people understand where to use not null and is null, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. And next, I told you that last class I didn't tell you like operator, right?
Yes.
Today
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you about like operator and wildcard characters. So try to focus on it. This is not much difficulty in it. So a wildcard character is used to substitute one or more characters in a string. Wildcard characters are used with the like operator. The like operator is used in a where class to search for a specific pattern in a column. So these wildcard characters and like operator, why we use it? Just to search for a particular pattern. Okay. So that means uh, you see this database here. So let's start from, okay. So here you have multiple rows, 21 rows are there. Here first name and the last name and email, phone number. So multiple columns are there. So if you want to find something like if you are having lakhs of data, how you find it? It will be difficult, right? So if you want to find some guy, like here Sushmita is there, na? So if you want to find this kind of names, how many people will have? And if you are trying to find some Gmail, or if you're trying to find some phone number in it, so how to find? Or if you want to find the people like in the Zomato. Okay, if we take the Zomato as an example, so first they will, if Zomato people will there, so they are trying to do a business. So people who are there in that, who are usually do the orders and all, so they will try to fetch it. So in a particular city, how many people are ordering it? So how do they search? So they will first search for a city like Bengaluru, like pattern. So in that, if they search for a Bengaluru pattern, in the address Bengaluru is there, who people are having Bengaluru as an address. So it will fetch all the people who are having Bengaluru address data, right? You people understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you want to fetch the people who are in Bengaluru, like who are trying to order mostly. So if you are trying to order from Zomato, so your data will be in database, right? Their database, your login, your registration, your phone number, everything in their database, right? So they will try to know from Bengaluru how many orders are getting me. So they just use that like operator. So they will fetch the details who are in Bengaluru, how many people are there in it, like that. So to just search for a particular pattern, we can use like operator with wildcards. So wildcard characters in MySQL. So you have to remember these two symbols. One is what?
Percentage.
Okay, and the other one is underscore.
Underscore.
Okay, so what is it saying? It's saying represent 0 or more characters. Okay, so here example is there. It's giving the example just for the clear understanding. Here BL and percentage. So it represents 0 or more characters. So whenever we are giving BL percentage, then it will get the data who started from BL and the remaining whatever it is. It will get all those. Like it will find BL, BLACK, blue, blob. Okay. And next represents a single character, like it is underscore. So H underscore T finds hot, hat, and hit. So we can use these wild characters. By using these wildcard characters, we are trying to fetch the data. So MySQL like operator. The like operator is used in a where class to search for a specific pattern in a column. So this is a syntax, like syntax. Select column, we are trying to fetch for a particular columns in the table, where column like pattern. So we'll try to do this now. So here, okay, here we will try to focus on email. Okay, so I want to get the data emails who are starting from yes. I want to get the data whose email starting from S. So select employee ID and first name, and I want email from employees where email like
Percentage.
no, I want to start the email with yes. I want to get the records whose email starting with S, right? So S percentage. Will I get the data? Yes. Now you can see this. What I said, I want to get the email whose email starting with yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the emails who are starting with yes, yes alphabet. So this is some kind of searching patterns. If we are not sure about the data, we can fetch the data by using this like operator. And next, what should I do? Okay, so if you give S here, that means it will fix the starting alphabet, whatever you're giving will be S, and the remaining percentage means whatever it is there, it will fetch. And next, select. Okay,
Ma'am, we can fetch numbers also.
yes, I guess we can fetch the numbers too. I think it search for a pattern, not for numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Select star from employees. Okay, now I want to get the people whose name is ending with A. So what should I do? I'll copy this name. Okay. Control C. Paste it here. Where first name
Percentage no.
percentage,
Percentage.
because the first, if you kept percentage at first, you don't care whatever the data is in front of, but you have to get at last as A, right? You just want to get the people whose name is ending with A. So Shushmita and Ravindra, these people ending the names with A. So you people understood, if you want to get the data from the starting as S, so you should keep that as first. And if you want to get that ending the name with A as, you should keep the percentage at first, and you should, whatever the letter you want, you should keep it as last. And next, so here we have some data and I want to get it. Okay. Okay, here in the emails, all people are having email, right? So there are different type of email, Gmail, and what are the different mails?
Yahoo Mail.
Okay, and next, that's it.
Outlook.
Okay, okay, Outlook. So here we have less data, so it contains only Gmail. So, but when coming to the database, there are different types of emails will be there. Now I want to fetch only the Gmail who are having the Gmail option. So I want to get it. Select employee ID and I want first name too, because I wanted to know their names. From employees where email like I don't care about the first whose name or anything. I don't care. I just want that Gmail in between. Gmail. So what it will get? It will fetch the people who are having Gmail in their mail. Okay, just for the better understanding. So just see here, I want the Gmail in between the mail. So Gmail is there in all these emails. So that's why we have got all the data. If there are multiple, like if it is not Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo and all, so it will only fetch the Gmail instead of all those another mails. So you people understand how to search for a pattern and all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have completed percentage symbol, but we didn't do that pattern searching with underscore, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So select star from employees. So underscore is nothing but it will search for only one character. That means underscore is represents only one character. Select star from employees where, so which pattern we are searching now? Okay, John is here. Where first name like JOH, or else we have given two underscores. That means it will search for in the middle of J and N, two characters it will try to fetch. If that matches, it will get it. Control enter. So in the middle of J and we have given two underscores. Then it will try to fetch the two characters which are matching to that condition. So John is matching. So we have given J and N. So any other name, is it matching? No, right?
No.
That means the minimum the maximum characters will be only 4. Why? J and N already fixed and it is searching for another two characters because we have given two underscores here. So if any other thing like here Jonathan is there, but it will not match. And here you can see this J and is matching. That means the first one and fourth one is matching, but EN it can fetch, but the maximum characters will be only 4, right? So that's why it didn't fetch Jennifer. You people understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 1 and 4. So if you want to fetch some other like 1, 2, 3, 4, again if we give 4. So I think it will fetch now Jennifer because I have given two underscores here. So first it will try to fetch whatever is matching. And then I have given another 4 underscores. So it will fetch the correct matching for that what we have given. Okay. So if I give here percentage, what will it fetch? Can anybody tell me?
John and Jennifer.
John and Jennifer, right? Because first it will try to fetch the two underscores. So it will try to fetch JEN is matching and also John is also matching. But after that we have given percentage symbol. That means it will fetch whatever the, like how much length it is there, it will try to fetch it because it's matching. John and Jennifer. Okay. So you people should remember this, where customer name like A percentage. That means finds any value that starts with A. So in that customer name, whatever the names are starting with A and the remaining percentage, it will not worry about the length. And the remaining characters, how many are there? It try to fetch all the data who's starting with A. Where customer name like percentage A. That means it will try to fetch the data where customer name ending with A. Okay. And in the data which containing or in the middle, if in any position, so it will fetch who's having or in the middle or in any position where customer name like underscore or. And the second position, the first position, it will take only one character. So the first character, it will try to fetch it who's matching the next with R and the percentage. So finds any value that have R in the second position. Where customer name like A and next underscore percentage. So it will try to fetch the characters, the customer names with starting with A, and the next we have given underscore. That means it must be some value in it, and next percentage. So it will try to fetch the data at least with 2 characters in length. Where customer name like, okay, so you people can understand this, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you people, I'll give you some questions on these wild characters and all. So you people try to write the queries, as this is not difficult. It will be easy if you try it. So you people understood null, how to fetch the data, who's having null values and who's having not null values. And wildcard characters, you should remember these two symbols, percentage and underscore. And we have to search the pattern based on the which like operator. So how to give the condition and where to keep the like. So in the condition where and the column name and the like and which pattern you want. Okay. So are you all done with the assignment which I gave you on that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody have any doubts? Anyone?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, second one, ma'am. Relation operator, second one.
This one?
Can you explain? Yes, ma'am.
Okay, write a query to list the employees whose salary is more than 30,000 after giving 25% increment. Okay, 25% increment. So you should add 25% to their actual salary. So you people didn't do this? Anyone? No one?
Done,
I'm
ma'am.
done, ma'am.
You're done.
Yes.
What's your name?
Akash.
None of them.
Okay, did you submit the assignment?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then keep it with you. Okay, so what it's trying to say, write a query to list the employees whose salary is more than 30,000 after giving 25% increment. Okay, so select star from employees. Here you can see the salary column here. Okay, so I have given salary column here. Now I just want the increment for 25%. Select. Okay, I didn't mention here to get the particular column names. Write a query to list the employees. That means I didn't mention any particular column name. So you should use here select star from employees. And next,
Where?
where
1.25 into salary.
1.25.
Salary into
where salary into
1.25.
1.25.
okay 1.25, or else if you don't know how to write 1.25 and all, you can directly give here 25. And next, what
25 by 100.
By 100.
25 by 100
Plus 100.
the salary into 25 by 100
Ma'am, ये तो 0.
greater than
Ma'am, ये 0.25.
30,000.
30,000. So what it will give? Will it give the exact result?
No, ma'am.
Unknown column salary. Okay. What's the actual salary? Okay. It will mention as here.
Employees.
Okay, why it's not showing?
Ma'am,
The
125
table
by
was
100
different.
होगा.
I
Ma'am,
didn't get
20% increase क्या है? मतलब 125 by 100.
125 by 100. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Exact.
And
Correct.
25 by 100 is equal to
100.
0.25.
100.
मैम ये तो सैलरी का 25% हो गया ना.
Okay, then
25% increase मतलब
125.
100 plus 25 by 100. 125 by 100.
125 by 100.
Ma'am, I think it should be like,
Right,
where
right.
salary plus and bracket, you should write salary into 25 by 100.
Salary into
25 by 100 will be under a bracket, and outside you have to add the salary. Then only it would be incremented on the current salary, no? 25 by 100, you have to do multiplication on the salary plus add that value to the salary. Matlab, where salary plus and bracket mein you put this part which you have written already, salary into 25 by 100. That's what I did.
Acha.
Yes, ma'am. Where salary plus salary and rest are okay.
125 by 100.
I think salary
It's okay.
30,000 is not present in that column, ma'am, I think. We have given only 20,000, 18,000, I think.
Okay. Greater than 30,000. Okay. 32,500 is there. 36,000 is there.
Yes, ma'am. Is there.
But ma'am, you increase the 25%.
Not increase. Only 25%.
Ma'am, just add where salary plus and rest as it is.
Plus,
Ma'am, outside, like near where, after where you write salary plus.
okay, so you people tell me how I got this solution here.
Salary into 1.25.
Ma'am, actually here you are just comparing the 25% of the salary with 30,000. You first need to add the 25% of the salary with the full salary. Then you need to compare it with 30,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So is this not
Ma'am,
right?
Right. No, ma'am.
No,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
salary increment for 25%.
Yeah. So how do you in the 100%, I'm going to increase the salary by 25%. So how do you calculate the percentage?
Ma'am,
I
actually,
have
I
salary
have done it.
there.
Can I share my screen?
select salary plus salary into 0.5 from employee, where salary equal to less than greater than 30,000.
So first, what is the question here? Where salary is more than 30,000 after giving 25% increment. So I have given 25% increment to their salary, and then I'm trying to get the data who are having 30,000 more than.
Ma'am, not incrementing.
25
This
And
salary ka 20.
because
You have
0.25.
to add that incremented value to the original salary. No, you haven't added only to where it is getting incremented. ये
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
increment value हो जाएगा ना, which is greater than 30,000, but you have to add that value to the original salary, and that's when it should
Yes,
be
ma'am.
greater than 30,000.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm not adding this data. Whatever I'm trying to do this calculation, I'm not trying to add that in that actual table. I just want to know if I increase that 25% increment to their salary, how many people will get more than 30,000. So you understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That only we're telling.
Madam, question. Please go back paper. Hello.
Yes.
Please go back repeat once again question.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'm not updating the table here. I just want to know who are the people will get more than 30,000 if I increase the hike by 25%.
Ma'am, we have to put where salary plus salary and 25 divided by 100.
Same thing. 125 by 100 also same.
Okay, so you people are worrying about this.
No, ma'am.
Only for the calculation.
Yeah, I'm just, you people should understand that I have incremented 25% to their salary. That means I'm not updating that table. I just want to know whoever the people, if I increase that 25% to their salary, then I want to know who are the people will greater than 30,000. So these are the people will get more than 30,000 if I increase the salary by 25%. Okay.
Ma'am, here
Ma'am,
the salary
it
is
is
24,000.
जो आपने
Then
लिखा है
24,000.
25 by 100 वो wrong. 125 by 100.
25%, 100 means what?
0.25.
ये incremented value है मैम.
Incremented?
वैल्यू मतलब ये इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है लेकिन एक्चुअल सैलरी के साथ ऐड करना पड़ेगा ना इसको, इसलिए
I don't
Ma'am, if
125
24,000 is the
No,
salary,
ma'am, in
then
place of
24,000.
25, you write 125. Then it's
Here.
Ma'am,
Yes,
select a salary plus salary into 0.25.
Yes, ma'am.
Where
Salary plus salary.
from employee, where salary greater than 30,000. I
So
think
this
it
is
will
also
work.
work.
Okay. Select.
Salary.
Wait. Control C, Control V. What is this? What you are trying to say now?
Ma'am, select salary select salary plus salary into 0.25 from employee where salary greater than 30,000.
Salary into. Okay, that's what I did now actually.
No, ma'am. Add salary plus. Before salary, add salary plus.
Here.
Before, yes, ma'am. Here, add salary plus and leave it as it is.
Like this.
Salary plus.
Salary plus, ma'am.
Like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Now execute.
Okay, where salary plus salary into 25 by 100. So what it will give?
Yes, ma'am.
So we are
It
just
will give
adding
the
that.
salary into 25 by 100 is the only the 25%.
So we are getting 25% of salary in their salary and we are adding to that actual salary.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
Then those salary which are greater than 30,000, those details are coming.
So how many people wrote this query?
I have written this.
No
I
one.
have written.
I have written, ma'am.
You people written this query?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the remaining people, you people didn't search even in Google how to increase the salary hike and all.
मैम पर्टिकुलर कॉलम के लिए भी कर सकते हैं
हाँ?
जो जो हम मैं तो पर्टिकुलर कॉलम के लिए भी कर सकते हैं लाइक सेलेक्ट सैलरी प्लस सैलरी इनटू 0.25 फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉय वेयर सैलरी ग्रेटर देन 30,000 ये भी possible.
You wrote like that?
Yes, ma'am. I will chat box and send it.
Okay. Okay, I'll see that.
Ma'am, same thing, ma'am.
Select a salary plus salary into 0.25 from employees where salary greater than 30,000.
Same, ma'am, both.
Okay, but you know what will happen here? Here I just added if I increase the salary where I'm not inserting here, I'm just increasing 25% to the salary and then I'm going to check whether if I after increment will it greater than 30,000 and all. But here you know what will happen. First the execution starts with from and then from employees. So it will try to fetch that employees table and where salary greater than 30,000. So first it will try to fetch the people who are salary greater than 30,000 and then it will do all this calculation. Okay, so you should not do calculation here. You should do calculation after the where class. You people understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Execution starts from and then it will try to fetch that employees table and after that where salary greater than 30,000. So it will try to fetch the people whose salary is greater than 30,000. It will not fetch the people where salary greater less than 30,000. So who are having more than 30,000. So it will do all the calculation to those people only. Okay. So who are having 30 more than 30,000? Here you can see this 43,000, 32,500, 53,000, 36,000. These salaries are greater than 30,000, right? So it will do the calculation only to those people, not for all the people. Okay. So you should not write this type of condition after the select class. You should write that type of condition here only. Then after doing that calculation, it will check whether it is greater than 30,000 or not. Understood?
No, ma'am.
You didn't understood?
No, I understood what you have written. That's what I also did. But this part I'm not understanding only. After where part you should try, not in select statement, not able to understand that.
Okay. Okay, you do one thing. What you do is you have employees table, right? First you try to execute this. And then after that, you remove this salary part and all from employees. Okay, then I will execute it. Wait. So you people all should understand. Control C. Okay. Chat box. It's not copying. Okay. I type it here. Select salary plus 0.25 from employees. Salary greater than 30,000. Column.
मैम सैलरी कब सैलरी होगा मैम?
So you have got some data here. Okay. And I'm removing this here. Control C. And I'm removing this. Control C. Salary. So you people tell me why it written 5 rows now?
No, you did not mention any column. We written select star from. You written all the columns.
Anyone? No one.
Ma'am, only 5 rows satisfy the higher condition.
Only 5 rows satisfying the air condition. Okay. Select star from employees where salary greater than 30,000. So you people see here, these people are having salary more than 30,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I already told you that execution starts from this from table from class. So it will start the execution from and then it will try to fetch that employees table and where salary greater than 30,000. So it will fetch only these 4 people. You understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And then after fetching these 4 people, then only it will try to add this salary plus 25% and all. So it will work like that. But here what will happen? It will try to add the salary 25% to all the people who are having there. So it will try to add the salary to all the people and then it will try to fetch after they cross it whether 30,000 or not. Then it will fetch. So that is the difference between these two. You still understood or not? No.
Understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood or not?
Understood, ma'am. But
Understood,
ma'am,
Understood, ma'am.
salary is 26,000. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, it's
First row, first row.
it is 26,000 only.
Yes, ma'am.
But after adding, I'm just adding the condition here where salary plus salary into 0.25. So it will just calculating. I'm not updating any data here. So
Okay.
these are the people will get 25% increment, and these are the people will get more than 30,000. You understood?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Understood.
Or else,
One,
okay, you keep Control C and I'll paste it here. Okay. As salary underscore. So I'm just giving in the condition salary and adding 25% increment to it. And I'm just trying whether 30,000 they reached or not. I'm just calculating that. And here, so you people see here, they all cross 30,000. So these people are getting more than 30,000. That's why it's showing 5 rows.
hello,
Hello.
hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, basically, actually, maths is only for calculating the numbers only for how in the program, but salary multiply into decimals. It will work. How it work, ma'am?
The salary.
Basically, maths is calculating only numbers. The calculator will calculate the only numbers, not for the words. Right? No, exactly. But in the program database, salary plus salary multiply into 0.25 per star. 0.25 is how it will be a database work. No? Can't understand exactly.
It depends on data types.
This one, you mean
Ah,
0.25.
okay.
It's
Exactly. Salary in multiply into 0.25.
It just trying to calculating, that's it. We are not storing any data here, you understood? Salary is in
I know.
integer only, but we are just calculating with 0.25. We are not storing the 0.25 into that table, right?
Yes, exactly.
Ma'am, he's asking how salary is getting multiplied with 0.25. He's saying 0.25 is number, salary is a word. But salary is
Decimal. Salary is the number name the thing in the sense of integer like a
column
0.25
name.
is
It will multiply the value.
Okay, so how you multiply with integers with decimal number?
exactly like how it was related
1, 2, 3 into
1, 2, 3 into 0.25. That's the okay. 120.3 into 0.25.
okay,
That is a
0.25. You see here. And
exactly.
30.75, right? So
Okay.
first what it does, it will try to calculate the salary into 0.25. Then it will give some number and then plus with the actual salary, it will add. So you know these arithmetic operators, right? Plus, minus, subtraction, percentage, dividing and all. So it will,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So 0.25 is not storing in the database. It's just multiplying the integer, whatever the salary is there. It's just multiplying with 0.25 and then it will add it to the actual salary and it's just showing to us. It's not storing in that database. So you need not to worry about the decimal numbers when multiplying with the actual numbers. You understood?
I'm not worrying about that. How it really relate to the integer, the salary is integer, but point is nothing but 0.25 is a decimal. How it related to the integer with the decimal? I need just how is database works, man.
Salary, I think salary is not integer. That's why
Salary
it's
is a
working.
decimal, no? Exactly.
double.
It's float. That's why it's multiplied by 0.25.
Okay, you
Okay,
mean
cool.
salary is integer or not? Salary is actually integer, I guess. Okay, we'll see the table schema here. So I'm going to DDL. And then you see that salary is
Integer, man. Integer.
integer.
Integer and float value can be multiplied. Then no problem.
Yeah. Have you ever tried maths? You haven't tried multiplying with the integers with the decimal numbers?
Ma'am, I think he is asking how we're writing salary into 0.25. He is asking how, if salary is a word, how it is getting multiplied with 0.25. But here salary is not getting multiplied with 0.25. The salary value, like
Value.
24,000,
So we are just
17,000,
giving here,
that's
okay.
getting
So
multiplied.
you are thinking like that. Salary is nothing but a column name, na? So whenever it will try salary, then it will try to fetch the values. So in that salary column, what are the data is there? Values are there. So it will try to fetch those values.
Okay, cool, man. Understand.
Okay, so whenever it's trying salary, then it will try to take 24,000. So it will 24 into 0.25 thousand. And next 17,000 it will fetch. Like that it will happen. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay, so any other doubts? What about the remaining queries? You all did it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone. You all done this assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine then. Anybody have any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please try to practice that like and wildcard operators. And tomorrow I'm going to explain about joins. Anybody know joins?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So you people should focus on it. Joins is very important. SQL is mostly based on joins. It is nothing but joining multiple tables in a query. Okay, so tomorrow everyone be ready and listen to the joins. It is very important because mostly important questions, interview questions are based on joins only. And first you people should
ma'am.
practice how to write the select queries and all. Where condition, if we are writing something here, it will not update in the actual table. It's just calculating here. It will try to calculate here and based on the condition, whether it is matching or not, it will search. That's it. But here what will happen here is first it will take that table and based on the condition, it will try to fetch it. So if that condition salary greater than 30,000, so first what it will fetch, who are the people more than 30,000. So to those people only it will calculate all these things. So you should not write like this. What my question is here, after giving 25% increment. So I'm incrementing the salary here. After incrementing, whether these people crosses 30,000 or not. If these people crosses 30,000, then it will print all the people who are crossed 30,000. So this type of writing query is not good. It will not fetch the actual output. Okay. No response.
Ma'am, write a 37 line, yeah, 39.
Huh?
Write a query, increment 25%. In 37 line, you increment salary plus salary into 0.25. Okay. And next 39 line, you write a where clause. After where clause, you have to write salary plus salary into 0.25. This query written
Okay.
37.
I'm just giving you the example here. So you people have written like this now. So what it's giving, only 4 people it's giving. That means first it will fetch the people who are whose salary is more than 30,000. It directly not adding the 25% increment, and then later on it's not trying to fetch the people who are greater than 30,000. It's first directly without adding that 25% increment. It's fetching the actual salary people who are more than 30,000, and then to those people it's incrementing 25%. But here what we are doing, first we are adding that 25% increment, and then we are just doing the relation like after adding 25% increment who are having more than 30,000, and then we are printing. So in the select, whatever the data you have given, it just print it. That's it. You people try to practice it. The execution starts from class. Then only it will go to the, after doing all the calculations, it will go to the select statement. You try to practice it, revise it, then you will understand how execution will happen and all.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay then. See you guys tomorrow.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
assignment will be shared in a group, yeah, in the personal, ma'am.
Which assignment? This relational operator?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, send in the group only. And then I will share the actual answers to you people. Then
Okay, ma'am.
revise it, whether it is correct or not. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, then see you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.